This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's 2022. I hope you got clothes on under there, mate.
Yeah, I've got some on. I've got a few items.
Good. You look well.
Yeah, I know. I was blessed genetically, really. But looking after myself a little more as I got older, because I started to realise age will fuck you up, won't it? You know, get a few niggles, and so yeah, started trying to look after myself a little bit better. Not for boxing, just trying to be a healthier man these days.
An assessment of your Christmas and New Year period?
I'm not really a Christmas New Year celebrator. Do you know what I mean? It was ideal. It was on the weekend, Boxing Day, Christmas, Saturday, Sunday was good. Didn't really get in the way too much. So never really been a holiday celebrator.
Okay. So, well, I was going to say it's quite festive, but we're out of that period now. We're actually back to some sort of normality now, date-wise. Yeah. So what's going on with you then? What's the immediate plan for yourself? We'll talk about your fighters in a second, but for you, what are you thinking at the moment that you want to
do? I'm extremely busy. You know, obviously I've got all the fighters I train and manage. Do a few things outside of boxing. You know, I do one-to-ones with people now. People want to do it. It's a mixed ability group. You know, some of them can box, some of them can't. Some of them want to just come and see me, which is nice. They come from Scotland, from Wales, from London. I'm really enjoying that. So yeah, I think things are going really well. I can't complain. Life's steady, yeah. So I'm not the man I used to be. Very mature and quite boring these days, but I kind of like it as well.
And what about kind of the development of your? I don't know. I don't even know what to say because obviously you had one fight back. Have you had one or two fights back? One.
Yeah, I boxed August 27th. I boxed a former welterweight, Italian welterweight. Yeah, so I boxed him, Andrea Pesce. It was pretty tough, to be fair. I won that. I was meant to box October 1st. The show got cancelled. Meant to box October 23rd. That one got cancelled as well. Meant to box December 17th. And I got an opponent, but he had 5 and lost 5. And, you know, it wasn't plausible, really, to boxing. So it was a frustrating end to the year, but boxing... I'm at a point in my life now where boxing no longer consumes me and is no longer the be all and end all. So yeah, you know, I'll probably box this year. I'd like to, but it's not the be all and end all anymore. So it doesn't. If I box, great. If not, it's one of them.
I suppose my question is then: are you looking to continue what you've kind of restarted back in August, or maybe not?
Yeah, I'd like to box again. I love boxing. I box every day. You know, I train twice a day myself. Do a weight session. I do some boxing. I train my amateur boxers. You know, I train a few pro fighters. I'm in the gym. The last 2 days, I'm in the gym 12 hours both days. I love boxing. I love it. I'd love to fight again. I know I will fight again, but it just doesn't consume me anymore. You know, I don't wake up and think, oh, all my boxing, he's calling me out. Like, I'm got people like not really forgot about me as a boxer now. So it's good though. I like that. I've never handled pressure very well. It's nice that I'm kind of still an active fighter, but without people, you know, going on fighting all the time. I much prefer my life as it is now. I think I want to box in April in Newcastle. I'll box in April. Probably be in career best shape. You know, I don't like pressure. I don't handle it very well. I never have. You know, people like to say you must be in shape for this and you must do this. Kind of always not rebelled, but I've always kind of gone the other way. I see, and I'm in quite a good nick. You know, just casually training when I fancy it, joining in with the amateurs, doing all sorts. And yeah, I think I'm boxing April in Newcastle, and after that, see what comes up. I've never been happier in my entire life. As a young man, I was problemed, and as I got a bit older, I came out of my shell. I was loud, trying to compensate for loads of problems I had, but I've never been happier. So the boxing as a fighter, I can take it or leave it. But in answer to your question, hopefully April, yeah. If they go to Newcastle, fighters don't go to Newcastle in April, I'll box. If not, probably I'll land on a show this time of the summer, hopefully.
Okay. Let me ask you: did you watch Luis Ortiz, your former opponent, knocking out Charles Martin?
I watched the highlights. Yeah. I think Charles Martin's an handful. He's a big southpaw. He's awkward. People messaging me saying, fight Charles Martin, you'll beat him. I thought that's nice of you, but it's probably a lot better than you think. But yeah, Ortiz, obviously, I'm not sure how old he's saying he is, but he can still do a bit, can't he? So he's good. Ortiz, he's very good. I boxed him as a kid, but he was good. And Martin's a good fight, it's a good win for him, and he stays in the hunt, don't he? So he was all right, Ortiz. He was a nice fella to be fair. He didn't speak any English, but he was nice. He was all right. So I'm happy for him.
I mean, as we're led to believe that he's not going to take his chance to have an eliminator with Filip Hrgović.
Yeah.
Does that seem a strange decision? Does it seem a sensible one? I don't know. Does it?
I'm not sure. I think if Ortiz boxes Hrgović, I'll probably make Ortiz the favourite. But I don't know. I think Parker might fight Hrgović now. That probably won't happen either. Hrgović is a lot of risk and there's not much reward, to be honest. Yeah, there's not much reward for boxing Hrgović. Hrgović keeps fighting. He boxed a Martovic last time. The time before he boxed, bit of a no-oper. If we're talking against Hrgović levels. But I think it's risk-reward factor. Hrgović, for your Ortiz and Parkers, there's not really any reward there, but there's a whole lot of risk. So if I was them to outbox Hrgović either, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care. To be honest, do you know what I mean? Not really asked. So, but yeah, I can talk about it a bit more if you want, but I don't. I genuinely don't care.
No, I'm asking about some of these people because you're using the ring with King Ortiz. That's why I asked about that. And yeah, your opinion on other matters other than yourself is always quite enlightening sometimes. That's why I asked.
Yeah, well, it is if I care about him. At Ortiz Parker, I couldn't care less. And I don't know. No, Parker's a really nice fella actually, but I only really look at women super flyweights, I look at male lightweights, welterweights. That's it really. I've never been asked it. What's that, sorry?
I said potential opponents for your fighters, you mean?
Yeah, I couldn't care less. I'm big on the amateur boxing scene. I'm on Warrior all the time. I've never been happier because I don't care what anyone else is doing. Don't want to know. So just focusing on my own thing. And I wish my old man who says to me all the time, you mature and grow up too late, and you realise what's important. And I'm not sure I'm too late at 29, but I've realised now you get more done when you just focus on your own shit. So yeah, the fighters I train and manage, they're all doing really well. So I'm enjoying it as well.
When's Stevie looking to get out next?
Well, when Eddie texts me back, that's when she'll box. So she boxed November 12th, 13th weekend of the 12th, 13th. She surprised me. Stevie's all right. She's all right. She had a lot of white collar experience. She's strong. She's got a nutritionist, John Clark. She can make 8 stone free, and You know, she keeps improving. She's got a chance of doing something. So I'm hopeful Eddie will be in touch soon. And you know, we spoke after her last fight. She boxed March time, so we're hoping that's the plan. You know, I trainer me and Paul Faulkner. You know, we kind of train together, and she'll be ready for March. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, she'll step up to 6 rounds, and yeah, she's playing. She's loving it. You know, she worked for War Hydrate, and yeah, things have really turned around for the last 6 months. So I'm happy for her.
Yeah, I think she's definitely left an impression on people. I mean,
Yeah,
inside the ring or outside the ring, I think everyone's kind of taken to her personality.
yeah, she's great. She's great. You know what I mean? I have to deal with 24/7. So you know, she's hard work, like, but you know, me, Stevie, all the ones I train and manage, like family. You know, it's nice. We're close. Like I said, Stevie, you know, even myself and others. We don't have lots of family and friends, so it's nice. We all come together and really enjoy it. You know, it's really close knit, so it's really nice for us all to have each other. Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice.
Well, yeah, it's nice. No, it's nice. It genuinely is nice.
Yes. I know you're saying you don't really care about whatever's going on that doesn't involve you or the fighters, but I'm going to ask you a question anyway and talk as little or not about it as you want. But what have you made of this situation regarding another one of your former opponents in Dillian White and Tyson Fury?
What's happened?
Well, there's obviously this split. I don't know what's the confirmation of this, but this 80-20 split apparently in Fury's favour. I think the sticking points of the fight, well, not being made or happening because it looks like it will happen, but that split of 80-20 was the last kind of development in that. What do you think about that?
I don't really know. I'm not a mathematician. I am, as you know, actually. But I don't know. I don't know what a good split is. I don't know, 80-20. I don't mind making 20% of 20 million. Do you know what I mean? But that's for Dillian White and Tyson Fury to worry about. As I always say, if I can spend another man's money, I'll worry about his money. But when I can't, I don't really care. I hope we get to see the fights. I hope it gets sorted. But I don't know. I love to say I do, but I don't have a clue. I don't know.
Boxing's funny, isn't it? Because the fact that I'm even asking you a question about the split of two people's purse.
Yeah.
It's the only kind of sport where it's that relevant, where people genuinely are interested. I'm not saying you're interested because you're clearly.
I couldn't care less.
But people are interested in what people are earning, aren't they? Like splits and things and how much.
Oh, I get asked all the time how much you earn for this fight and how much you earn for that fight. And obviously it's an interest to people. It never interested me what people are making and not making. I don't care. But it's like boxing, like Coronation Street. You know, I think more people are interested in purse splits, in Jake Paul, Dana White. You know, the more interesting the story than the fight. When the fight starts, everyone's like, bloody hell. You know, fight night and that. Like, fight. I used to enjoy fight week more than the fight myself. I used to love the press conference, the way in, they carry off the interviews. Then when the fight came out, I was sitting in the changing room and think, fuck me, I've got a box. Do you know what I mean? So I think I do think a lot. I used to be guilty of it, and people are guilty of like don't want to talk about the soap opera, but then the fight happens, and they're not really that arsed about the fight. I love to watch Dillian White Tyson Fury. I think it's a great heavyweight matchup. But till they're in the ring, I couldn't really care less what's said, to be honest, unless they want to give me some money. And I'll worry about the money that they've got. Well, until then, good luck to them both. I hope they both make as much money as they can.
Okay. But yeah, I think just going back to what I was saying, it causes arguments, isn't it? Like people, not just White and Fury, that's just been spoken about now, that's relevant now, but it causes arguments of where people are that interested in what a boxer earns. I think it's probably because you're getting punched in the face. So how much are you getting paid to get punched in the face?
Yeah, it's a weird one. I mean, I'd probably be happy with 5% of that 100%. You know, so I don't know. Again, to be honest, I don't really care. I just don't. I hope they're both making lots of money, and they're both happy with it, and they're both getting the ring. But it just doesn't. I just don't care about it really. Because again, I can't spend it, can I? Do you know what I mean? I just can't spend it. So what? Why do I care what they're making? Not bothered. I'm a bit weird, and a bit negative, but I just don't care.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
It's just it was another talking point that that was all.
I mean, I know what. I've not been on Twitter for about 18 months.
Are you ever coming back on Twitter?
No.
I don't blame you, to be honest with you.
I don't want to. You know, I'm at a point in my life now where everything's good, relaxed. I'm enjoying my life. Everything's going good. It's steady. Everything's really good. I don't need to go on Twitter for people to tell me what a fat, useless, slow, punch-drunk bastard I am. Just don't need it every day, do you? So I'm more than happy me not on there. Instagram's a nice little place. I do a Q&A once a week, twice a week. Put a few posts on, let the amateurs shine, get the pros profile boosted, and try and make people laugh. And I'm more than happy with that. It's good. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, if I had to lose one out of Instagram and Twitter, I'd definitely lose to Twitter.
Yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. It wasn't good for me. There's some people on there that were nasty, and you know, they're allowed to be nasty, and we're not. So, weren't really fair. So I came off there.
Like I said, I don't blame you. All right, what are you doing for the rest of the week then? Mind you, it's middle of the week now.
I'm very busy. You know, Levi Quintione, Ryan LeBon. Hopefully, they're going to February 12th in Sheffield. Steve, hopefully in March. Harrison Hobson's at the board this weekend to pass his hearing with the board. Bobby Cairns has his next month. Joe Hayden's 4-0 amateur. He's fighting 29th of January. I've got Liam Carrigan, Chandler. I keep calling Chandler Bing. He's not even called Chandler Bing. He's called Chandler Burns. Chandler Burns, Josh Noakes, Calvin Moyo, Ellie Boutel. It's all in the gym. I love it. I genuinely really enjoy it. And, you know, as a manager and a trainer, I've had 15 fights, 13 wins. We're doing something right. You know, we're doing the job right. As a boxer, I never took it serious, but with these, they train hard and they train properly. You know, and I'm proud of what they're doing. So, I'm just really enjoying it. You know, obviously, if I box again, which I think I will, then that's great as well. But that's a bonus now. I feel like, you know, I had my go around. You know, if it comes back around, brilliant. If it don't, you know, I'm proud of it and I enjoyed it. So, what more can I say?
What more can you say? Right, well, listen, I appreciate your time on a Wednesday evening.
Anytime.
Just a little catch up. Yeah. I'm sure I'll see you at some point.
You'll probably see me when Stevie boxes. You know, she's much under zone all the way. So, you know, Eddie, give me a ring. Let's sort it out. She's waiting. She's ready. Yeah. He probably don't ring me because he thinks I'm going to ask him for a fight myself, but I'm not.
Yeah, maybe I'll clip this bit out and put that out so he knows to answer the phone to you because it's to do with Stevie and not you.
You know what? I text him when Alan Babbage fights, his phone gets an hammering. Do you know what I mean? But I like Eddie. I like him. I do. I genuinely think he's a nice fella. Do you know what I mean? So any of the grievances that me or others may have, I do think he's a nice bloke. So there we go.
Well, Dave Allen, thank you very much. Insightful as ever.
As always, yes.
Always, yeah. Even though, yeah, there was a little bit of reluctance in this interview. Usually, you're like, yeah, freestyling about stuff.
Yeah, I don't do interviews anymore. Don't do them. I do for you. I probably don't know if anyone else asked, but but I tried not to get asked. But yeah, so.
I'll do them for you. Oh, and anyone else who asked. There's a compliment.
Yeah, but if I know they're going to ask, I've just did the conversation, I guess. I don't want to do interviews anymore, really. But I'll do them for you if you want.
I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Dave Allen, thank you very much, Songs for IFL TV. Happy New Year, and hope everything you want to happen in January happens.
Thank you very much. Oh, you're all right as well. Cheers, mate.
Take care. Thank you very much.
Good, man. Thank you.